Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Janitor here, back with another cast. Today I'm going to be casting a PvZ LiquidTyler versus, this says Phone Wang, but it is actually fnaticSen, so let's go ahead and get right into it. This first game is going to be on Xel'Naga Caverns. Of course, Phone Wang spawning, excuse me, not Phone Wang, but Sen. I will continuously mess that up as I do look at their names quite often. Sen spawning in the bottom position and LiquidTyler in the top position. This will actually be a best of 3 between the two players, and I'm really excited to cast this one, guys. So, yeah, it looks like we are spawning on Xel'Naga Towers, or Xel'Naga Caverns, excuse me, and I'm going to give you a little quick tour of the map. Of course, Xel'Naga has this giant wide open expansion here, making it very hard to defend from either the back. There's just so many attack paths and things like that. So this wide open expansion usually hinders Zerg from going that 14 hatch, although a lot of people still do it. It makes it a little bit hard to defend, but other than that, you know, actually a really good map. I prefer this map quite a bit. These destructible rocks are fairly easy to take down. Taking a second, excuse me, can be a little dangerous, but it's very, very fun to play on, and you know, no real balance issues. So taking a look, looking like nothing spectacular out of the ordinary is happening right now. Tyler going to throw down that gateway at his front and then go ahead and scout. So no gas quite yet, but of course that's not non-standard at all. Looks like Sen is going to go ahead and go for that early expansion. You see him taking this long path around here. We're going to swing down around this way so that he avoids any kind of scouting path, but it looks like LiquidTyler might be able to scout this if he goes down here. Looks like he does just barely scout that 14 hatch here, so Tyler's going to have some pretty good information. And taking a look back into Tyler's base, you see that gas is going down. He's going to populate it right away, and I will be interested to see what he chooses to go here. So I expect that core down very, very soon, and he's just going to get a good sense of what Sen is going to be doing. You see that spawning pool going down, some pretty standard stuff here for Sen right now. I'm going to take this time just really quickly to plug a little bit of who I am and what I'm doing. My name is Janitor. You're watching, of course, SC2 Janitor Casts, and I appreciate your viewership very much. I'm trying to get a common cast thing going. I'm going to call it Casting for the Common Man. I would love to see you guys send me your replays of you losing or having trouble with a particular build or a particular race. If you're Terran, having problems with Terran. If you're a Terran, having problems with Zerg, or Zerg having problems with Protoss, whatever it is, please send me your replays to sc2janitor@gmail.com. I'd love to review them, and I'd love to put them on my YouTube channel, guys. So if you get a chance, please go and do that, and please subscribe if you do enjoy this cast. I have a lot of cool things coming up here, and I'd appreciate it too if you guys stuck around and checked them out with me. So getting right back into that game, I'm going to stop plugging myself and going to start talking about this game. So we saw LiquidTyler go for a very fast second gas. We're probably going to see either some Void Ray play or maybe Blink Stalkers. I'm not really sure. That second gas coming out that fast is pretty indicative of some kind of play. Look at that. Do see that Twilight Council going down now for LiquidTyler, so we're probably going to see those Blink Stalkers out very, very quickly. You see him chrono boosting that second Stalker out and trying to put on a little bit of early pressure. Of course, Sen now feeling pretty safe. Going to keep that Vomit Larva going and doing a good job here. So not very much has happened in this beginning match here. So, but of course, great play from both players. Taking a look at the APMs here, we're going to see Sen playing exceptionally fast, up around the 200s right now. Both players, though, averaging around 175. So Tyler now almost has that gateway done, almost has that warp gate done. We do see Blink started researching there, so he's going to be able to put on some early pressure with those units. And now I like this play quite a bit from Sen, just going to be able to poke up here, see what's going on in the base, maybe not get in. Of course, Tyler has this very nice wall off, but he's going to be able to poke up, see what's going on. If we take a look at the Sen cam, no warp gate done quite yet, but he's going to be able to keep these Zerglings here, and that's going to force Tyler to really play a little bit more defensively and try and be more careful there. Ooh, it looks like I just caught a pylon cancel. Tyler catching one of his probes there at the end. So looking around in Sen's base, we do see that layer started, and a Roach Warden coming down here. I'm a little bit interested by this play. He doesn't really know too much of what his what his opponent is doing, just knows that there's a gas and a gateway up, so that Roach Warren is probably a little bit, he might be a little bit scared right now. So doing an interesting thing, spreading his lings around the map, getting some good map vision here. We take a look at the Sen cam. Not that, doesn't really see that much happening right now. Of course, taking a look back at the everyone cam, Tyler is now moving out with all those stalkers, and he's warping these down. Great pylon placement here. He's going to be able to warp in units very, very close here. So Tyler now looking to put on some pressure. Taking a look at the food count, we do see 51 food for Sen and 44 for Tyler, but Sen has to know now that Tyler has only one base. He's been scouting that quite a bit, and Tyler now trying to put on some pressure. These are quite a few of lings now. Tyler now reinforcing with some of that. Blink is finished. He's going to be able to blink down that blink down to the low ground there, and a great placement on that pylon. He's going to be able to warp in units very, very close here. So Tyler in a very nice position right now. Sid needs to get out those roaches and try and do as much damage as possible. LiquidTyler now pushing forward, going to be able to take out that spine crawler. That's going to be huge. You need those spine crawlers for that defense this early in the game, and Tyler is feeling fantastic right now, doing a great job. Blink microing back into more reinforcements there, preventing the surround by those Zerglings. Tyler just has insane control. Taking a look at the APMs, Tyler playing only at a 151, so that's proof that you don't need that great of an APM to play just this good, and Tyler now blinking back all those stalkers, doing such a nice job winning this fight with that great micro. Now blinking forward, picking off a few more roaches, and Sin is going to have a hard time defending all of this. LiquidTyler just doing so much damage here. He's going to be able to morph in that. If that pylon had gone down, LiquidTyler would be in a little bit more of a tough spot, but now Sin is going to looks like he's in a terrible position and might end up falling in this game here. Tyler just pushing forward, going to be able to take that out, and there's the GG from Sin. So a really great one-base play there from Tyler. What a great play and great blink stalker control. So once again, guys, my name is Janitor. I do appreciate all your views, and keep watching, guys. I really do have some really cool stuff coming up in the future. Please check me out at hypercrew.com. If you've never watched our tournaments, we do show matches Thursdays and live tournaments on Fridays. So please stick around for that, and of course all that stuff will be in the description, guys. So thanks for watching, and stick around for game 2.